the choices you made, would you make them again, 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 again? All the lies that you told, did you believe in them?
I feel like my eyes look like they could like pierce your soul right now. Like these colors just like, I don't know, they're the right colors. It looks so good. I'm so excited. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know the shimmy, then you are clearly new here. So my name is Delana Cherie, and today I'm going to be recreating this look in my own way from the Euphoria show. Haven't seen the show yet. No spoilers in the comments, but I had to recreate these looks because they're just so freaking beautiful. The show is like so based around different makeup looks, and I'm just like, I only want to watch it just for the makeup. Like, I've heard it's also a good show, but like, I'm only gonna watch it for the makeup if I'm honest. But anyways, no spoilers in the comments. Let's get right into it. Okay, so here is the photo that I will be recreating that is just like trending right now, and I just felt like I had to do it. Before I move on to any other Euphoria looks that I know that I'm gonna want to recreate, I felt like I had to do this one because it is already becoming iconic. So my nails are like kind of going with the vibe. I mean, they're not perfect. And also the diamonds that I have are going to be like the little rhinestones or whatever are going to be a slightly, not slightly, they are different colors than what she has in the photo, but you know, I thought it'd be fun to put my own twist on it, and it's what I had on hand, but I'm gonna kind of put like my own creative twist on it. So I think I think it'll be fun. So as you can tell, I already have my whole complexion done because I really just wanted to keep this focused on the creativity of the eyeshadow and everything like that. I will link at the end of this video where you can see my long-lasting foundation routine, but for this video, we're just gonna keep it focused on the beautiful eyes that we just have to recreate. So I'm just gonna start with the darkest shade because she definitely has like this dark, how do I explain it? She definitely has like this dark plum color out here. So I'm gonna start with the darkest shade and then I'm just gonna fade it out to the lighter shades. So I dug my Dare to Create palette out of its hole, and I'm just gonna take an angled brush and start with a mixture of these two shades right here. I'm slightly nervous. This is gonna be a little bit more difficult for me because she has a lot more prominent eyes and my eyes are a little bit more deep set. If you know anything about deep set eyes, it's not always easy to do a winged liner on deep set eyes, so this is a little bit of a challenge for me. Use really, really, really light pressure as I get to the outer corner here, just to pull it out into a really thin line. I was holding my breath a little bit doing that, okay. And then whatever's left over on my brush, I'm just gonna bring it back. So I'm trying to run it as like solid on the actual lash line as possible. Not the lash line. I'm trying to run it as solid at the edge of the liner here because it looks like it's pretty, the wing is actually pretty defined on the outer portion, and then it just slowly diffuses into the inner corner. So that's what I'm trying to mimic. Now for me, I know that I'm gonna have to do it a little bit differently. I can't do it as thick on my actual lid as she can because of her beautiful prominent eyes that I do not have, that I envy every single day of my life. I think mine is coming out a little bit more berry than hers, but I don't mind it. This is the problem that you run into with deep set eyes, is that everything always tends to start to look like a swoop, and that's just like so hard to not make it look that way. So I'm not gonna try too hard because then I'll just end up ruining it. So we're just gonna stop there. We got some pretty good things going. We just gotta leave it. Don't touch it. Coffee. Emotional support. So I am going to go in and soften everything a little bit. Everything is like super defined right now, but I wanted to get the shape going, and now we can go in and kind of like soften everything and like blend it out and like actually make it look like Euphoria. So now I'm just going to dip into my Soft Glam palette by Anastasia with the Sephora Pro Small Shadow Brush number 15. And I'm just going to be dipping into the shade Rose Pink right here. I think this is going to be the perfect color just to throw on and soften all over the whole lid. So basically our goal is to use this color to actually soften the wing as well. So now I'm just gonna take the edge of that brush and just start to smudge out the edges of that liner. So we're just kind of overlapping whatever's left over on this brush with the wing. Now I'm gonna go back to that angled brush that we were using and dip into the mulberry shade here, and we're just gonna go back over that wing to define it even further. I'm like scared to go back in. Now I'm just gonna take a small pencil brush. This one is from AOA Studios, and I'm just gonna smudge over the middle of that wing. Can we just have like real talk here for a second? Because just looking at the makeup artist's Instagram, which I will do a little screen capture of her Instagram right here. I think there are two of them, but this is the one that I was looking at. I'm going to watch this show just for the freaking makeup. It is such an, such a prominent part of the show. Literally like chills just like thinking about it. I'm like so excited. As of right now, I don't even care if the show's good or not. I'm just gonna watch it for the makeup. So now I'm just going to dip a little bit into my very messy Sephora Pro editorial palette, and using my Sephora Pro Artist crease brush, I'm going to be dipping into this frosty pink right here and just start to blend that out into the crease. Since this one is a frosty pink, I'm especially incorporating that onto the inner corner. So it does look like she has some frosty pink going on, like towards the inner corners of her eye, but I also am using it as kind of like a transition from the rose pink to the rest of my eye. Should I do like a whole series on these looks? Because I was like saving them from that makeup artist Instagram like nobody's business. I was like, ooh, save, save, save. Like I have so many of the looks saved on my Instagram right now. I don't know. I'm just like, I'm so excited about this whole series, and it's freaking revolutionary, okay? It's revolutionary. Now I'm just gonna go back into that rose pink a little bit with that same Sephora small shadow brush. And we're just gonna kind of combine the two eyeshadows. Just better blend them together, just by blending one over the other. Okay, so I know that whenever I put lashes on, it's really going to start to tie everything together. So I think I'm going to stop with the top of the eyes, and let's move on to the bottom, and we'll finish it all off and then go from there. So to do the bottom, I'm gonna take that same small shadow brush and the rose pink shade from the Soft Glam palette. I like this eye better than this eye. Does that happen to you guys? This wing always comes out better than this one. This one just, I don't know, somehow gets wonky, gets really out of hand, gets way too big. This one is always just like, she's got it together a little bit, you know? Okay, so it looks like her lower lashes are actually really, really soft. So I'm going to let the drama sit on the top with some dramatic lashes, and I'm just going to apply the No Mascara mascara by Perricone MD. Why do my lashes like actually look kind of cute whenever I am about to throw on a huge chunk of lashes on top of them? Like, why? It's rude. Honestly. Okay, so I'm just taking the Eylure X Talia Power Play lashes with my Duo Brush On Adhesive Lash Glue. Yes, lashes make everything better. Okay, let's go ahead and take a break from the eyes and do the lips really quick, and then we'll come back and we'll do the rhinestones. So it looks like she has a super, super neutral look, like maybe a hint of pink on the lips, but a very more like neutral brown liner. So I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Forever Aqua Lip Lip Pencil in the shade 5C. Now I'm just feathering that in towards the center so it doesn't look like a hard line, but I'm not filling in the lip completely. So now it just looks like my lips, but like way better. So since she looks like she has like a hint of pink going on her lips, like probably mostly just her natural lip color, I am gonna take the Urban Decay High Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Naked. This one is basically just your lip color, but better with a hint of like a pink reflect to it. What the heck? I wanna wear this look every day of my life. Okay, it's time to do the rhinestones. I'm so excited. Probably the easiest way for me to do this is just to actually put the lash glue on, where I'm going to place the rhinestones first and then just press the rhinestones on top of it, because this lash glue is gonna dry pretty quickly. So let's start with underneath the eyes. We did the first rhinestone. Whew. No, I can't lose the rhinestone. These are the only rhinestones I have. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna, let's finish off this eye completely, and then I'll do this one off of camera, because this is gonna take me a while and my camera's gonna die if I don't charge it while I'm doing this eye. So let's try to finish off this one before my camera dies. We did it! We did one eye! My camera's still alive. I do like the elegantness that just like having the regular crystals around the eyes rather than the colored ones give, and it kind of balances it out a little bit more. But I feel like this one is a little bit more like creative and like costumey and stuff like that, and so I appreciate them both in different ways. This kind of thing I feel like would be really fun for Halloween if you wanted to put like a little bit more of a colorful twist on it, but I do still really like it. I've been needing something really creative and like colorful to do, so this is really exciting. I hope to create more in the future. Let me know if that's something that you guys would want to see, but in the meantime you can check out this video right here where I share with you how I apply my foundation to make it last all freaking day. I'm going to be starting a whole basic series on my channel of just like basic makeup techniques, tips and tricks and things like that, so make sure to subscribe down below and I will see you over in that video. Bye! My husband and I are addicted to keeping up with the Kardashians. We need the Kardashians in our lives.